Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at one of my favorite toys ever. It is the Transformers Generations 2010 Warpath. And so yeah, I love Warpath. If you didn't see my short on all my Warpaths, I love him. I love Warpath. I have the New Kingdom Warpath. I have four, I think. After that video, I added another G1 Warpath to my collection. I have a sealed Generations Warpath, this guy, and this guy. So, I love Warpath. And, I love this toy. I got him for like $5 at a flea market. He disappeared somewhere. And just here recently, within these last couple of months, my mom, she was going through some stuff and she found it. And so, yeah, gonna do a video on him. And I love this toy. He is a very, very good toy. And I don't know which one is my favorite. This one or the Kingdom one. Which one is better? So, yeah, I love this toy. I love the H-Tank design of him. Love the little rocket pod right there. I did have his missile. It's probably off somewhere, so I don't really care. Obviously, his turret, he can swivel. It can move up and down, and obviously, it goes in and out, but that is for a gimmick that we'll talk about during the transformation. But I just love it. I don't know what these tampos are on the sides. I know they are to, reference to something, but I don't really know what they are. But, I don't really care, but I just love it. You have obviously the 3mm clips from the Reveal the Shield, Hunt for the Decepticons, Dark of the Moon, and then Generations. You can put stuff right there, and he has no accessories, just that missile. And so yeah, I just love the design of the tank. It's just so cool, it's futuristic, but yet still stays real, I guess you could say. Love the silver paint on the tracks. So yeah, obviously there's the part where the commander would, or the driver would be looking through of the tank, and I just love it. And obviously you can flip this up. His head is right there, but if you wanted to, if you wanted it up, you can. And you don't have to have the pods on the side. I don't even know if they're supposed to be like that. You can have them up like that, or you can flip them all the way down. I don't know, but I love the tank. I love the design. So yeah, let's get into the transformation. So first thing, you're gonna come to the front. You're just gonna wiggle it apart from this front piece, bring it down, and straighten all this out, and this will become the legs. So you'll separate it, bring this out, and then bring the foot down, hinge it, and then put it down like so. Do it again, do that. Then you just simply swivel the legs like so. So now you come right here, fold all that down, and now we're gonna come flip this around, bring this out, and we'll just do it again on this side. Bring that out, swing this down, and then you'll go to that little tab and flip the fist out, then close that up. Same thing. There. Now, you need to make sure the turret is completely aligned, because all this will drop down. If it isn't aligned, then it won't come down. So, like so. Just straighten them out. And I guess if you wanted to do a GoBot's Destroyer, I think his name is, the green tank, I guess you could do that as a fan mode, since he that toy was very blocky. I think you could probably use this as a fan mode, maybe 3D print some claws and put them in his hands. Don't know, but I just thought of that. I had never thought of it like that. But the gimmick is you just push, and the head comes out. And so there he is. I've always been a person that likes the turret longer. It's a little too long fully out, so I've just always liked it a little in between. It was kind of like that in the show, but the G1 toy was always like that. It never shifted into the body. It's a good gimmick, but and it still looks nice like that, but I've just always been a person to have it out like that. But for the review, I'll just leave it in like that. So yeah, I really like him. Obviously, his fists, since they come out at how his arms transform, leaves that little gap right there, but I don't really care. I've kind of grown past that weird, like the way like an elbow would bend and it'll leave like a gap. It's not. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I don't use that. I don't see it as a qualm anymore or something to nitpick, because that's how I see it. I don't like to nitpick. So his fists, I don't care. Obviously, as you just saw, his elbows don't bend 90 degrees. But other than that, he has still very good articulation. His wrist, I know it can't swivel. Head can obviously swivel, and it could look back. Obviously, you have to pull this out for it to look back, but then it looks a little weird. But and I like to just put the hatch back up against his head if you want it all the way back or you want it in between. I don't know. I just do that to kind of clean up the silhouette a little. Obviously, the way his the torso transforms. No waist, and obviously universal. Wait, no, that's a ball joint. Is it? Yeah, that's a ball joint. But obviously, ball joint, thigh swivel, knee. Nothing at the legs. You can get a little forward. No back, obviously. So he has some pretty good articulation for his time, and even compared to now. And to his new Kingdom counterpart, he is still holds up very well. He is a more I think on a video he comes up more of like a brown or more like brownish maroon. He definitely is his maroon that he typically is. The Kingdom is definitely a little bit more cartoony. It's a bit lighter red, and he's a bit more muted like the toy. And obviously he is a redesign, and I really love this redesign. The head, I could take or leave. It's very sharp and it definitely captures the meanness, I guess you could see in Warpath, but that's real. I still like it, but that's one thing that I definitely like about the new Kingdom one, is that he does the head is definitely a bit better, but that's one thing the whole line does a bit better, is head sculpts. But I really like this toy. I love his transformation. I adore it. As much as I love the Kingdom one, it will never beat this one. He doesn't have a waist swivel, but he does so many different things. The way his chest transforms, still being able to have rotating, still being able to have the swiveling turret, and just the way he transforms is just so ingenious. I love it. I love how mean the tank looks, and I just love this robot mode. It has everything I want. It has the treads on the arms. It has the turret for the torso. You can have the longer barrel if you want to. You know, it has the tread feet. It has everything, and the treads even split. I just really like just everything about this toy. It's just a very good reason why I loved it when I was younger, and I love it now. And I'm glad that I have a sealed version of him now, he's a very good toy. He's not that much money by himself. He's like $10, $20. And he's definitely a toy that I suggest getting, because he's just very good. And if you want a sealed one, if you're going to open it, if you want it just a sealed copy like me, they're not that expensive. I bought mine at a collector fair, as I probably said, for $35. And he goes around the $35 to $50, I think, maybe a touch more expensive, up to $50. If you want him sealed on eBay and probably other places on the aftermarket, but he is just a very, very good toy. And I can't really decide which one is better after touching and handling this one. Comparing him to the Kingdom one, I can't decide which one is better. It's basically if you're on the G1 party, or if you don't care and you just like redesigns, or you just don't care, you just like good solid toys. They're both marvelous toys. I love the fact that Warpath has always gotten good toys. Just love the fact that he's always gotten a good toy, and he is no like deviation of that. He's very good, very good in robot mode, very good in vehicle mode, and is very good. Has a very good transformation, very fluid, very fun. I figured it out when I was younger. Like it's all there. There's a bit of like fiddliness and paneliness on the Kingdom one. There's nothing like that here on this toy. I think this toy definitely has the better transformation, articulation, and looks. Maybe not, but still, I really really like the way he looks and everything about him. Just love this toy, and I really recommend him. So yeah, I really really like him. I love Warpath. So either way, I'm gonna like him, even if he was bad or mediocre. I'd still like him because I love Warpath. So yeah, that's really all I have to say about him. So till next time, see ya.